If you have ever lost someone due to them unlifing themselves or accidental OD or something of that nature, there is actually a soul transition place that I learned about recently as it was unveiled to me in my dream state. And then my soul team did allow me to learn more about this place, and I wanted to share my notes with you all on that. So that I can stay on track, I am just going to read from my notes. So I had inquired with them to learn more information about this Soul Rehabilitation Corridor, and it is a sacred realm of post-transition reweaving, an interdimensional space designed to heal, stabilize, and recalibrate souls who departed from the earth plane through non-linear, often emotional, complex pathways. These souls often include souls who have transitioned via unlifing. These beings are not punished or judged. Rather, they are gathered into these harmonic corridors because their exit was often a cry for release from energetic overwhelm, psycho-spiritual fragmentation, or disconnection from their true essence. Many are empaths, sensitives, or starseed souls who felt unable to hold Earth's dense frequencies. In these corridors, they are often met not with correction, but remembrance. They are reminded of who they were before the pain, before the fracture. They are sung back into coherence. The next group, souls who faded out through illness or spiritual exhaustion. Some beings do not take their own lives directly, but subconsciously exit through pathways like chronic illness, long-term depression, repeated trauma, substance abuse. These souls may have not consciously chosen death, but their spirit requested release due to energetic depletion or a sense of mission failure. In the corridor, they are helped to rewrite the narrative of their death, not as defeat, but as a reclamation point, a moment when the soul chooses rest, now being guided into gentle self-reconstruction. And then the next group, souls withdrawn from life prematurely via accidents, overdose, etc. Sometimes a soul departs quickly and doesn't fully realize it has left the body. The corridor acts as a soft bridge, calling them into harmonic tones until their field stabilizes enough to consciously cross. You may notice that time moves differently there. It allows the soul to feel met even if death was abrupt. So then my soul team had shared with me what I was doing there. I have the role of a dream walker, and my presence there was to serve as a soul weaver or a bridge holder, offering a heart filled as a stabilizing beacon, remembrance frequency, a template of unconditional witnessing. And they share that my dream body emits harmonics that often allow these souls to cross at their own pace without shame. The crystalline strands that I wove were encoded with safety and non-judgment, which is why that braid lit up in the boy's hair as he crossed. It meant he was reclaiming soul threads he had forgotten. They're referring to a soul that I had helped transition in my dream state. Okay, I've got to put my glasses on because I'm mega squinting out here. I did want to share. So after I realized that I had access to this realm, there was someone that was friends with my daughter, and she had passed away. It was never fully confirmed with the public how she crossed, but I wanted to see if maybe she was in that corridor, and if she was, if I could help her. And I actually had discovered something so beautiful, because in my human mind, I'm over here thinking like, oh my gosh, like what happened to her? Where did she go when this happened? This was a couple years ago, before all my spiritual gifts turned on. And I also was like, just thinking about her poor children, and just, it was just heavy. It was heavy, heavy, heavy. And she actually, I communicate with her now that I have opened up my spiritual gifts and abilities. And But I did go ahead and I wanted to check if she was there, which I was figuring she wasn't because she had already been coming through very clearly. And so they had confirmed that she was not in the Soul Rehabilitation Corridor, that she had completed her time in that realm. So she was there, but she wasn't there anymore. And then it also had shared that upon her transition, she did briefly pass through the compassion field, a preparatory harmonic field for a young sudden departure, where she was lovingly met by her own soul guardian. And they shared with me that she has since moved into a more expansive teaching and watching role, not as a guide yet, but as a soul listener within the dream temples. She witnesses others as they cross, especially those her age or younger who carry confusion or shame. Her frequency is especially magnetic to teenage girls who died by unlifing themselves or overdose. So then they shared that she is well, she is kind, and she still thinks of me as her second mother and calls me her soul mom while in the fold. And then they shared that she had a message that would be coming for me soon. And it was actually that night she had came through, and there was a soul that she knew, and he was in the Soul Rehabilitation Corridor and needed assistance with the crossing. And so I ended up being able to do that and assist with that, which was really beautiful. So anyways, I just wanted to share this because this is just information that the normal folk don't know about, right? And it could be so helpful to someone that has lost a loved one by the ways that we have discussed here, and it could just be really helpful. So if you are someone that has lost someone by those ways and you often fear where they ended up or where they are at, this is a service that I decided to start offering. You can go over to my website and learn more about it there. It'd be my honor to be able to help assist you and your family member.